Hey guys, welcome back to Real Estate Informed, where we keep you up to date on all things real estate. My name is Kevin, and today I will be answering a question that I got talking about, and just to clarify FHA rates and what the FHA has set and what banks are actually accepting, because in the mass media, on television and whatnot and on the news, you'll hear a different story versus what's reality and what's really the truth. So FHA, so just to clarify here, FHA's government website says that they accept, if you want a 3.5% down loan, you have to have a credit score of a minimum of 580. If you want to pay 10% down, you have to have a credit score of at least 500. So if you have a better credit score, you have the possibility of paying less percent down, which is great. You can get in a house for less down, less money. So these are the regulations set by the FHA. That did not change like the media is saying. Now, they're not directly saying it, but they're kind of, implying it in a sense. That's not true. What's happening is banks have the last say on the credit score versus what the FHA says. So don't be confused by, what the media is saying about, now you need a 640 to get an FHA loan. That is necessarily true in the sense, but it's not because the FHA said it. The government is trying to stimulate the economy. They wouldn't raise their credit standards because they're trying to stimulate the economy, not halt the economy, especially in this pandemic. So what the banks are doing, the banks are struggling right now. The banks are struggling because so many millions and millions and millions of people are going into mortgage forbearance, which I say don't do it. I have a video on that. Please look at my channel and watch my video on mortgage forbearance and why I think it's a scam and you should not do it. But yeah, so what the banks do is banks grab these loans, FHA loans, conventional loans, and they sell them to investors. And so the problem is right now they can't sell the loans that they have because they're going into forbearance. So when that happens, the bank tends to struggle, and when it's struggling, they have to have the lowest risk loans that they're doing now. So what's happening is, yes, the FHA says that you can get a loan at 580 credit score, and that with 3.5% down, or if you have a score of 500, you can have 10% down. A higher down payment, but then you can have a lower credit score. That's what the FHA is saying, but that's not what the bank is saying. The bank wants 620, 640. I've even heard up to 680 as credit scores. And ultimately, it's not illegal. The bank has their say. If they want a higher credit score more than what the FHA says, so be it. It's the bank, that's what's happening. And the bank is struggling because they can't sell these loans to investors because most of the loans that they currently have are going into forbearance, and those investors don't want to buy loans that are in forbearance because those are high risk loans, and those are also loans that have a potential to go into a foreclosure. And I have a video on that. Please watch that video as into how the bank is tricking you into thinking that they're helping you, but they're really not, because they'll give you forgiveness for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, but on the fourth month they want all 3 payments plus the fourth month's payment, which is ridiculous. You can't pay that. So watch that video. But yeah, so banks are struggling, so they're getting strict, but not the FHA. The government isn't getting strict. The banks are getting strict, and ultimately, if that's not illegal, they can do that. So that's today's video. If you liked it, please thumbs it up. Please subscribe to my channel. It really helps my channel. And also, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will answer them on my next video. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great one. Stay blessed.